Or Cabal. You spawn closer to the Hive than the Cabal if you fast travel.
Gun or Rez, have either of you tried using the EBR?
What's the EBR?
Thing is ass.
Yeah, it
On
is
me.
freaking impossible to use.
Really? I
Plays
was
way
watching
too much
Merc Music
people.
and he was saying that like that's the fucking god gun right now in the beta.
I'm sure if you get used
That
to
man's a
it
fucking
and
reason.
start learning how to use it, you'll be amazing with it.
How many guns are there? Aren't there like I heard that
Listen, there's a
starting off
Cabal to your right.
there's like 50 some odd guns.
On the beta.
Well, I'm sure they're not showing us everything in the beta. Like, they're showing some guns that we can't even unlock in the beta. But I'm sure there's more. Because it doesn't seem like there's too many right now.
Yeah.
Listen, follow me.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, the
Really
fucking
fast.
What's up, Rez?
Good. the fucking Car 98 isn't even like number one. It's in this game for some fucking reason. Number two, it's not even considered a sniper rifle. It's considered a fucking DMR.
There's a World War II LMG in this game as well.
That's an
Is it the,
MG34.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Not
I'm
even
honestly
the
not
42.
too upset about that just because in COD 4, in Modern Warfare, like that's one of the argued best COD games there was. And the STG-44 was in it, and everybody, like, nobody had a complaint about it. Like, so I'm not too worried about an older gun from, you know, World War II or just after still being in the game. So long as, like, shit's super balanced and there isn't an actual, like, you know, like, you're gonna see the fucking M27 in everybody's hands for the first month because it's just completely broken.
Well, right now,
Well, it
the
doesn't bother
M4A1
me.
is
It's just
broken.
the fact that it bothers me that it's considered a fucking marksman rifle instead of a sniper rifle.
Oh god. You're on the other side,
Yeah,
Rez.
right. In the beta, right now, the only overpowered gun I'd say is the M4A1.
M4 is the
Everyone
best in the
uses
slot.
it. It's the quickest to kill. It has no recoil.
I feel like there's like the M16 because even in COD 4
fucker.
and even in NWR, the M16 was just all that is man. So there's always one Western military
God damn it.
rifle
There's one guy on the other side.
that seems to be
Like
more
everything
overpowered.
everything pretty much has really realistic kick, but the M4A1 has nothing.
I'm trying the M13 right now.
I like the M13. Still not the M4, but it's good.
God damn it.
The one thing I wish, and I've bitched about it in Siege, I've bitched about it in every Call of Duty that's like based in modern times with an actual like measurable weapon set. I wish damage was revolved around the caliber of the gun, not the gun itself.
Yes.
Because like you'll have like the MPX and the FMG9 in Siege, both fire 9mm, completely different damage stats. Like recoil's one thing, that's fine. Certain guns and how they operate determine their recoil. But like a gun, two guns firing the same bullet should always do the same damage.
The funny thing about that is when the actual game releases, you can actually change the ammo types on guns.
That was the last one.
Like I know the M4, it can turn it into like a DMR style M4, and it shoots 300 blackout rounds.
See, and like, and yeah, and like stuff like that, like that's fine with me. But like, if you have, because I'm assuming there's a scar in the game. I feel like
Yeah,
that's the
there's a
staple for
scar.
most COD games now. Yeah, like the scar is transitionable in real life between the 7.62 NATO and 5.56 NATO, and it can be done in a matter of minutes. Like, it's not hard to do. So I imagine that, like, you know, if the game does that, it obviously adjusts, like, hey, yeah, 300 blackout, a lot more stopping power, a lot
Back
more
to escalation.
punch, not as much range as a 5.56.
What do you have to do, Harrison?
I need powerful kills with it, so back to escalation.
We'll just do it here.
I went back to where we were.
Like where we were.
You guys hear that there were only 17 people that went to the Area 51 raid?
There were way more.
see
than
that Naruto
The
17.
pictures I saw, there were a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, there were a lot of people who like went, but there were only 17 people who participated.
Anybody
Then what
see that
happens is-
Naruto running guy though?
Yeah.
Behind the news reporter? Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I knew it wouldn't happen, man, but I was just so hopeful that like the Air Force was gonna finally
Oh.
get something to like be known for other than swiveling desk chairs.
Getting steak and lobster.
Right.
That will stay completely silent.
Every Friday, man. That's gonna
That's
be
so
my
fucking
deployment.
gay.
Oh shit, I just remembered to have the RPG in there.
Is it a pick 10 system? Again?
No, you can have
Behind.
5 attachments on the weapon. Doesn't matter what slot.
Okay. But then like, obviously you can have, you know, your 3 standard perks, but can you have it set up to have more perks and you don't take, you know, lethal tactical, or is it like the old school Call of Duties where it's...
So it looks
It's old
like
school.
yeah, it's old school.
I love that.
It doesn't look like you can add more perks. Like you just pick your 3, and that doesn't do anything to how many weapon attachments you can have. The weapon customization is great. Like
That's what I've heard,
leveling
man.
up your gun.
Yeah.
Like first of all, you start with like you can customize your what's on your muzzle, your sight, and maybe your like stock, and that's it from the start. But you have to unlock the attachments for those. And say like you get to level 20 or 15 or whatever on your gun, you can now customize your mag and your grip and your barrel. So like, not only do you unlock attachments, but you unlock where you can put attachments.
Boss round, be careful, Harrison.
I like that, but at the same time it makes me kind of worried that like I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time grinding guns until
It actually
double
do-
weapon XP or something.
You level up
Right.
really fast.
Yeah,
Dude.
your
The guns level
your
up
weapons level up fast. I've been playing for 1 day and my M4 is already at rank 30. And I've been switching out guns. I haven't just been using the M4 and grinding it.
See, and
Like I've just done that by naturally
was-
playing.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I didn't like about the more recent Call of Duties. Especially to get like, you know, the secret camos like in Black Ops 3, the Dark Matter shit. Like it genuinely pissed me off getting the like having to grind the shit out of a gun that I don't like. But if it's that easy to at least rank up the level with it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's not bad.